So I just wanted to give my first impressions on the Logitech G203 Prodigy, which is a cheaper version of the Logitech G Pro, but with Logitech's in-house sensor, which I heard is as good as the G Pro's, and for significantly less money. That was a huge reason why I got this. This one was on sale for $20 and I had a $15 gift card, so it all turned out to be like $5. So this was just a steal. And here I'm replacing this mouse, and the problems I had with this one, which is my Zowie FK1, is that whenever I middle click, there is a bug, or not a bug, but like some physical thing in here that's worn out because it's registering as a double click when it's just a single click. And also, I've gotten kind of tired of the wide mouse skates over here. Plus, this is damaged a little. I lost my skates actually, like my spare skates that came with the mouse, so I can't replace this. So this causes some friction. But my point being is that the more area there is, the more friction there's going to be, and so the less smooth it's going to feel on the pad. Well, on this one, you have four corners that are very small and have minimal contact with the pad compared to this, which is like significantly more area. So in turn, this one feels a lot lighter actually and smoother. And so that's probably the biggest reason why I like this. There is a shape change. This one is more accustomed to palm grip, where it has this hump like right here, whereas this one is a little bit smaller actually on lengthwise. I think this is best for fingertip grip because you can put your fingers like this and it follows your finger, and I put my hands like that, and I'm good to go. You can also palm grip with it, but I find it to be too small for it, and this one goes down a little bit too much to make it, I guess, a little uncomfortable for that. And I usually just fingertip grip, so that's really good for me. I like that shape better than this one actually, and I like that both of them are ambidextrous. That's just my style that I've used all my life, and I'm pretty used to it. Not really a fan of the ergonomic ones, but that's just personal preference. Both of them have optical sensor. Oh yeah, another thing I don't like is that the DPI button is right here, and I don't know, it just bothers me that there is a button right here, because all the mice that I've ever used in my life have nothing here. So I usually put my finger here whenever I'm browsing, because I need to like middle click to open a new tab and close tabs and do other various utilities with them, and the DPI is on the bottom. This one, there's no button on the bottom, and I don't switch DPIs like ever. I stick to 800 all the time. Maybe I can rebind this button to something else. I don't know. I haven't installed the software yet, but that's just something that I don't like about this, because I don't know, it just feels off. Like I could actually accidentally press this button whenever I'm doing this, even though I probably won't, because it's actually it has a pretty hard actuation. I wouldn't accidentally do it. This, however, I like the middle click on this one. This one, it feels a lot lighter than this one. I know this one is wearing out, and like all the reviewers say, the mouse wheel for this is the worst aspect of this mouse. It's the main criticism that's almost universal with all the reviews. So I'm really glad to try out a new mouse. Usually I haven't really had any respect for mainstream brand name mice, because usually they go overboard and overbloat their software and stuff, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't want that shit slowing down my computer I want something that's just plug and play one-to-one with the computer, so I can have as little input lag as possible. You know what I mean? Because I bought this just to play CSGO like a couple years ago. I used to be a huge CSGO player, and I was really sensitive to input lag, so all the other mice that I've used have like really bloated software. This one feels the most responsive. This is probably my favorite mouse aside from this part. But I've had yet to go into a game with this one. So I guess I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. I don't know if I'll even install the software for this because so far it's pretty good. It has a 100 DPI mode, which is all I ever need. I don't need to rebind these. I've never need to rebind these. So I mean, that just works really well for me. Maybe I would get it to change the color, but that's not a big deal. I never really cared about that. Like, this one is just, I don't know. People say it's ugly as fuck. I don't really care. I just care about the performance. So, yeah, that's my, that's what I hope to, what was I saying? I hope to have a good time with this mouse, I guess. I'll give my impressions, maybe. That's basically it. Goodbye.